Hi Cancer, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter February 2018 Tarot reading. Now you received the Berkano rune, and this is really equal to the Empress for growth and fertility, even awakening and new beginnings. This is a great card to get for the eclipse season that we're having right now. January 31st was about home, family, friends, and relationships. And now the solar eclipse on February 15th is going to be more about independence, liberation, freedom, and how you fit into the cosmic collective. Now the overall energy card that you received is the Hierophant. And whenever you see the Hierophant, you're seeking a truth. The word Hierophant means to show or make known. And it's so funny, too, because the word shaman also means to make known, too. This card can indicate traditionalism, religion, institutions, authority that oversees all of this. It's a solidarity idea. And a card about teamwork and traditional conformity. I think in the past you've probably been thinking out of the box, but now you're kind of thinking it down around traditional lines and you're comfortable with that. You're okay with it. This is a card also about rites of passage. Things are changing in your life. We have ceremonies and rituals that do that. Baptism, weddings. And I think these type of ceremonies and rituals are a reminder of our spirituality. That has to be an undertone throughout all we do in our life. Now the cards on the left, for what you know, you receive the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Two cards of emotions. Three of Cups is equaling the Hierophant here because it is a rites of passage card. It's a card about celebrating achievements. And a lot of times it's shared achievements. But there can be a personal ascension happening at the same time. You became into some type of enlightenment as you went along with these shared achievements, traditional realities. The Ace of Cups is giving you a new emotional beginning. And I think you're finding that with more of a spirituality. And I say that too because the cards next door is Temperance and the Star. Both of these are guiding stars. More than guiding stars, but it's more like guidances. There's people that are guiding you through some of this. Maybe it was somebody that had passed that had been in your life prior. A deceased higher master. An angel. But somebody is helping you, guide you through this path. This all has to do with the inner self and you seeking the inner self. You keep getting a glimpse of your higher self through these cards. The Temperance card is not only making moderation, but is bringing in some type of healing. And the Star card is about the same thing too, as hope and healing, connecting to that. Some type of cooperation through the Hierophant card and the Three of Cups is going to bring harmony and the birth of something new. And that reinforces the Berkano card. I want to say that you're going to reach a balance with truth. And some things you see aren't going to be very aesthetic because the cards next door for yourself and self-awareness receive the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Two more emotion cards. The Five of Cups is more like saying that you're in despair or disappointment at what you've seen or done or what's happened. Things maybe just didn't happen quite the way you wanted them to. And maybe you're spinning your wheels a little bit in the past when you should be crossing that bridge to the present and looking forward to the future. This Five of Cups is reminding you to live in the present and not the past or have the anxiety of looking to the future. And if you do that, you're going to receive the reward of satisfaction and happiness that the Ten of Cups brings. This card brings satisfaction through simplicity. Simple joy, the simplicity of love, if you take the complexity out of it. And I think a lot of times we inject it with complications that are unnecessary. Now your future cards are real interesting. You have the High Priestess, the Lover's card, the Lover's card again, so you've received it twice. You have the Tower, and you have the Page of Cups. Now the High Priestess is bringing wisdom into the whole deal here. She's bringing in your intuition, being able for you to talk and reconcile things within yourself. She's a cosmic aspect to the Hierophant. They're both connecting from heaven to earth, bringing things down. Now it's saying, keep a good eye out on your dreams, those gut feelings that you have when things are right or wrong. And here you have the Lover's card with it. So in a funny way, this was all about relationships and love. Now, not necessarily is it with a lover. This can be agape, eros, all different levels of love exist. And then again, you can just kind of fall in love with some ideas, some things that you need to do or know. The Lover's card is about making choices. Choices that affect your life path, your spirituality, and who you are. And you receive that card twice. So it is saying maybe one part of this is about love and relationships and your affections for other people. And then the other side of it is about your career and what you have to do and what you love to do in your life. Now there's going to be some changes going on here because you have the Tower card. And that's okay. The Tower card is a neutral card. It's up to you which way the Tower falls. And I like the Tower card. It's a cleansing card. It's a card of change. Things have just kind of bundled up and got all stopped up, and all of a sudden the dam broke. And it's a good thing that it has a lot of times. Now the Page of Cups is reminding you not to go into some fantasy land and to keep your feet on the ground while the Tower is falling and things are changing, so that there's not turmoil and that you're not wearing your rose-colored glasses and making some judgment calls that aren't even in the arena. But if the Page is doing his job, he's bringing in news, messages, and most importantly, ideas. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.